Alright, hello, welcome if you're watching this on YouTube, if it makes it to YouTube. We are going to work on Tortwing and the loadouts. I think I have a way to do it with one program block per loadout. Just need to add some more things. Yes, we'll see. Once people get here in the stream, you will hear me talking to them. Unless they're already here and they hear me talking to them. Then I just sound crazy. But I'm not. I don't think. Alright. Let's carry on like a non-crazy person would. So I have a sorter. Last one I used. I'll just pretend like I'm talking to people. Until they show up. If they show up. So, okay. Yeah, I've used a different sorter before. But we have this LCD one, which is doing our main sorting. And if you watched in the last episode, and I'll try to remember to say this again in the next episode, I had an issue with it. And the issue I finally narrowed down to my sort list. This thing uses a reference to decide where to put stuff. And there was a space. I copied it all, like I did Control-A, copy, paste, to paste it into another LCD. Because I moved it to a different one. And it added like a space. So with the space there, that nullified this cargo container as being recognized. So anything that only had one cargo container essentially didn't move. Things that had multiple ones, it was only the last cargo that was broken. But anyway, it's all working now. And hello, Hugo? Nope, Juggo. Haha, just kidding. Lurk away, my friend. I'm just talking to nobody. Well, you actually now. And YouTube. Later, in the future. Ooh. So I think we're gonna use that same concept though. This one allows. Where is it? Not this one. If we do the LCD one, we can actually be very precise on what cargo, which amount of cargo goes into which one of Tortwing's cargo containers. So that is the plan. That's what I'm gonna work on now in silence. And thank you, Juggle. Alright, so where to begin? Going to need some LCDs. No. Let's grab so that. Don't know what they want. Let's get back in Tortwing. What can you see, Tortwing, from your position? You can kind of see over there. Oh, where am I? Oh. Huh? Huh? Now? There we go. Alright, so from default, you can kind of see the stripes on either side. I want to put the LCDs in a place where we'll be able to see them from Tortwing if we can. Which looks like it would be right here. We could actually change. Could get rid of this guy, change that to a solid block, but then we'd see past that at an angle. It'd be a gap, and then we'd see the LCD. No. I don't like it. But then when the door is closed. Is it normally closed when he's in here? I think so. So if the door is closed, he's not going to be able to see there either. Because there'll be a line from there to there. Lost. Well, maybe we'll just have to look to the side then. Or up. Oh, well, welcome. Oh, pilot error. Hello. I just started. Mikazikit. Mikazikit. Welcome. Crazy early for you. But yeah, I just started. I was going to work on Tortwing here. Use the program blocks to do the loadouts. I was thinking of using the I can use one program block per loadout, I think, if I use the same program I used to sort the base. I could just use a duplicate of that instead of sorting it into the cargoes. I can specify quantities of each cargo. So I think that will provide a lot of flexibility. So it does require having an LCD for it, as far as I can know. I'm trying to figure out where to put them. Let's see. So each one would have to have, I believe, two LCDs. So I could put one just on the back wall here. And one houses the sort list, and one outputs the debug or whatever. Items moved. For the items moved, oh, I can't tell if that's the right setup. Are you right setup? Tortwing. You don't have anything on you, do you, Tortwing? Okay. You stop. Sensor, do your job. Okay. Tortwing is now empty. I need to give you things. Four. Oh, there's 2 4s. Connector is 4. Whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. It's not acceptable. Okay, let's just do it this way. Do it the old way. Can't even fit that much. Very good then. Alright, what else do we need? Everything else? All the other things? Let's take some of you. Just do 100. So that's the other thing we'll try to work out maybe today if we can. You can use a text panel instead of an LCD panel if you want it to look better. I forgot about the text panels altogether. Yeah, let me take a look at that. Thank you. So I'll probably load out. We'll probably try to create a basic loadout. And then we might have like loadouts for specific things. Like if we're doing a lot of conveyor stuff, we could have a loadout for conveyor that would basically kind of proportion things out roughly to build as many conveyor blocks before having to return, which could vary depending on which ones you're building, I suppose. Then we have one based off steel plates or with the metal grids now for the heavy. So we could have a loadout of just steel plates for light armor, or we could have a loadout for steel plate with metal and that. But that might just be some writing down some numbers and checking the wiki. Stuff I probably don't even have to have the game open. Okay, am I missing anything to build an LCD? Maybe glass? Greetings from Poland. Oh, excellent. Welcome. Welcome from Canada. Canada. Right. It's probably good. Sure. Sure it is. It's fine. Okay. Hey, where'd my thing go? Got it. Alright, Tortwing. Dislodge. So, before I place this, text panel, you say. It does look better. So these don't display anything, right, on the screen. They just, you can just store text in them. Is that right? How about we build one? Let's compare. Because Because I may want to put something on the screen. If we can, just maybe even in just an image file. And that would kind of visually indicate which program block is doing what. So if we had like a steel plate, we could maybe have a... Wow. With such force. I was just slowly going forward, I thought. It's alright. It's just one of your hands. It's inevitable for you to take damage, so let's not fret about it. Okay. Font. Everyone. Tests. Oh, it shows on screen. Okay, didn't know that. Thank you, Piloter. I haven't messed with these, obviously. Well, those look cooler. Yeah, those do look better. And you can put a picture. Okay, well, awesome. Sold. You have sold me on it. Whoa, really? Why did it break so fast? Fast, 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 fast. Oh, of course. Stuff's floating away. I'll just take my time. Saw a computer. There it is. Anything else? Did it go down? Left? Right, up, down? Was that it? Just the two? I suppose I could just put them down here, could I? No. Yes. That's an option. Okay, how are we going to use this area? Am I actually going to walk? Maybe. In which case, we probably don't want to be walking on the screens. But if they're up there, that's pretty useless, too. Could get rid of the light and put them on the back wall. Oops. Oops. That would probably be best. On top of the leftmost. Oh, there's the parts. I see it. That's what you mean on top. I just deciphered your message when it became blaringly obvious. There was darkness. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll put them there. Those break fast. Good, good. All right. Could we put your hand on without crashing further? No. Okay. Grinders. Alright, apparently that maybe doesn't have anything loaded in it. Projector, welders, blueprints, tort. Tortwing. I did update. Yes. There are only 4 programmable blocks per side. You could use a button panel for each side. Instead of the LCD, you mean? You can store, each one would store it in part of the button. Would that require me to modify the code? Or change it where it's pointed, or would it come up as long as the block's named properly? Man, this thing's still loading. Fix your game. Might want to hide the program blocks. Yeah, I thought about not having the program blocks here at all and just having them in the control room. But I thought it might be neat to have them. But we might actually want to move them up top. That might be a better idea. Oh, button panel to activate them. Bum. Oh, wait. Where's your... Oh, there it is. It's one of those. Need more block decorations, yes. Hello, white ponies. Welcome. Good morning, I think. Some epic music playing. Yeah. Thank you. Try to be more careful. At that point, okay. Yeah, maybe we should, I'll put them here for now. And then when we work on maybe the control, like its little observation area, maybe it has the controllers up there, and we could have the button panels and all sorts of things. Then if Tortwing came in here manually or automatically and we weren't actually in her, we could do the loadouts from up there with the press of the button. Maybe. Okay, so we have those there. I think there's a mod that adds like miniature. Oh no, these ones are small. I've been enlightened so much. So we could have LCD, we could have these screens right here and we could see them from inside Tortwing? Is that what you were telling me? Which way is up? These have the same problem. I guess which way is up? You'll never know. Okay, change it slightly. You see that way or this way. I've done it too many times now. If that's the case, okay, if I put that there. Because we could also have like inventory count basically, right? If that's the case. Give him little cufflinks with a bunch of screens. And then he could have a tally of his inventory that we could just quickly look at. So maybe some other stuff. But it could also show its output. And in fact, maybe you can answer this pilot error for me. Depends if you're... Let's see here. So the script I'm going to use... this one. So this is the one I use for the base, and I basically tell it which cargo container goes in what. So there's an LCD screen that has this stuff, and that'll dictate what it moves and how much. So I'm going to have, that's what those screens I just put up, they're going to all have different loadouts, and they'll get targeted to Tortwings cargo containers. And they'll be able to pull from everything else, and the other script will be off while these run so it doesn't conflict. This one also does an output to one of the LCDs. So it has one that it uses to get the sort list, so those are the ones that we just put up. And it has a status. Could the status be the same for all these program blocks, since only one would be running at the same time? I would assume, and then it would just show whenever you activate any of them, that one screen would output whatever was moved, basically. And that's all that screen shows, is a history of what moved. So we'd get confirmation that like 1,000 steel plates went in. Didn't Jar... I'm not sure. I don't actually watch Jar's videos. I'm not familiar with what he's up to. Can't tell if they're upside down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, store that. Okay, well that's good. Because otherwise what I was thinking was we'd have a bunch of LCDs over here, but one for each one, and it would show the output. But now being here, I don't like what we can see when we're actually docked. So I actually like the idea of having them on Tortwing instead. I always thought that was a mod, to be honest. Because I've seen it in like pictures and stuff with the little screens, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. That's a mod. I don't want to use mods right now. So maybe we could even have them here. Because we're going to have to look over anyway. And that's an awkward spot. So having 3 there, 3 there. Okay, you said they're wider than tall. So the extra on the top and bottom. Could I see the whole way? Can I see that one? Yeah. It's only really 2 screens. That's okay. How many screens do we need? We need 1 for that output. We'd have 1 maybe just showing us the general inventory. Oh. And then I have to put something in, and I gotta show it. Is there an easier way to get it? Orientation? Put a picture on there, maybe? I don't think I'm doing it the best way, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't even put it left to right. Wow. You told me. I guess I interpreted that wrong. Okay, so the gray extra bits go on the sides. Do you remember when they had writing on the screens so you could tell which orientation they were? I remember. Well, not these ones, because apparently I was completely oblivious to their existence. Music is making me want to go fast. Yay! Now, did it reset? Sort of. Probably. Okay. There you go. Some fancy screens. Some displays. Did I dock? Nope. Smashy, smashy. Maybe we should look up. There we go. Can also monitor. Okay, I was actually wondering about that. Like why, if I didn't need the 2 LCDs anyway. Ooh, that's a good idea. Offline. Maybe. Oops. Let's try. Shh. That was loud. I'm sorry. Let me just turn that to vibrate. That's still very loud. Okay. Let's put you on something that isn't wood. Alright. Brilliant. Pilot air with all the answers. Yep. Okay, that's a good idea. So next time we just do that. Then I don't have to do the tests. Oh, and then it goes online too. Okay. We've learned so much. I've learned so much. Okay. So, I think what we'll do then is we'll keep the screens on the back for now. We might change that later. And we're going to use one output on Tortwing's wrist here. And then, yeah. Then we're going to try to figure out a basic loadout, maybe? If you guys want to start doing that? No. Get out some paper. Load up the wiki. Click, 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 click. Okay. Which one do we want to use? Oh, I keep getting confused which view I'm in. Okay, the far back one's the best one. So let's use that one. And we will call it... sort list. Tortwing. It's not sort list, it's the other thing. Sort log? What's the other one called? Sorting status. Alright. Sorter status. Burr, burr, burr. Hopefully you can hear the music and I don't sound crazy. I still might sound crazy. Okay. Good. Easy to remember. So that will be so easy to remember, I'm going to copy it. Because my brain is terrible. That's right, brain. I'm talking to you. Learn how to remember things. All right. And then in here, we do this. No, we do it. I made that mistake last time. Down here. Good. And then the sort list will be this guy. So maybe we'll just add Tortwing loadout 1. That way it's not fixed to what it does. Sure. Remember and exit. Okay. Good. And this will be, whoops. You would be 2. Four. Haha. We didn't put those up, right? Yeah, okay. Right. All right, sorry. Let's see here. We'll need. You need Tortwings cargo container names. Let me just remember what those are. Medium cargo. It has the code there. Tortwing Connect. Z4. Who do you think you are? You think you're that important that you get to be a Z4? I'll tell you. That's right. Suck it. Alright. That's better. So 2, 1, 2, 4. That's just silly. What's the large? Nothing. I won't change it because they're in the thing and then they'll mess up. Okay, whatever. There's no 3. 3 doesn't exist. That's fine. We don't need a 3. We made the connector 3. Too late now. Can't go back. Couldn't possibly type that in again. Nope. All right. So we gotta make our lists. Actually, it has been 30 minutes. So let's take a break, and if you're watching this on YouTube, that'll be it for this part, and we'll recommence shortly. Well, YouTube. Who knows? Stream people shortly.